at Janes Gap State Park on the Middle Saluda River. I'm going to be learning all about trout fishing with one of our freshwater fisheries biologists, Kevin Kubok. So Kevin, tell me about what we're about to try in this area.
Well, this is a dry dropper rig, is what we call it. So what we have is a dry fly. This is a yellow humpy. It should float. This is designed to resemble an aquatic insect that's hatched out and is floating along the surface before it flies away, or something that's fallen out of the trees or the streamside brush and has landed on the water. And then I've tied some line to the bend in this hook. And we have a second fly about 2 feet below the dry fly. And this is a copper john nymph. This is designed to sink near the bottom and drift down along the bottom and resemble some of the aquatic insects that crawl along the bottom in the rocks. So we should give this a try. There you go. Perfect. Watch that dry fly. There he is. Fish on.
Sweet.
Perfect job. Perfect job. Oh, nice. The dry fly.
Got him?
Nope. Here we go.
Yay.
Right.
Yummy.
Beautiful, beautiful fish.
First trout ever on fly. But a fly fisherman basically has to carry everything on him.
That's right.
As opposed to
All right, we're free.
a typical angler.
That's the average wild rainbow in the southern Appalachians. 8 or 9 inch fish, but you notice right away the coloration in that fish is
Really
a lot
vibrant.
more vivid than what you see in stock fish.
And he still has his car marks, which is an indicator that it's a young fish still.
Right. That's probably a 2 or 3 year old fish. They reproduce naturally in this stream. This water stays cold enough and the habitat is of high enough quality that trout can reproduce, and
There he goes.
there he goes. He's not the only one in here either, so. And the goal is to get the fly to drift at about the same speed as the current. You want it to resemble natural food. Trout are smart. They know how fast things are supposed to drift past them. And if your fly is what they call dragging, that's probably the biggest challenge in fly fishing, is avoiding drag. The main thing, there's a fish on the subsurface fly. It's a beautiful ring. You got the net? Good. This is a pretty fish right here. We might need to get a close-up of this guy. Typical southern Appalachian wild rainbow trout here. Rainbows will have that pinkish stripe down the side. It's about a 10 or 11 inch wild fish. That's a pretty good one. That's great.
A little practice makes perfect.
I'm going to take a look at your fly when it gets back here. That
Yeah, it
dry fly
doesn't look a little...
looks weird. It might be tangled up. Yeah, there's a knot
There's
around
a
there. I see
knot.
it. We can get that off pretty easy. A large portion of time on the stream is spent untangling line. That's just part of the game, and getting it out of trees. Rhododendron especially loves to grab onto the fly. So
That monofilament
this is
can
where
be
the
tricky.
people talk about patience in fly fishing, and I think the patience comes into play really when you're untangling your line, more so than patience in terms of catching fish. We may have caught the owners of this pool. Usually there's 1 or 2 fish that are sort of the dominant fish in a given spot, and in these pocket water streams it pays to keep moving to fish new spots rather than sitting on one spot for a long time. Occasionally you'll catch 2 or 3 fish out of a pool, but the name of the game is moving from spot to spot. We do have some open area behind us, so we could try some regular casts here. I think I will.
It really turned out to be a really nice day.
Definitely, we're approaching prime time for trout fishing. Oh,
Woo,
wow.
That's a beautiful one. Pulling net.
Nice. Oh, he's running a little bit. Oh, he got snagged. Right. He attacked the dry fly, but
He got
spit it
snagged
out
on
and-
the
Hey, we grabbed him though.
on the dropper.
Another young rainbow trout, a wild fish.
Got those
See
tar
how-
marks.
You see how sharp the fins are and that color. All right,
Excellent.
turn him loose.
Today was a memorable day and an exceptionally fun one. I caught my first trout on the fly. Kevin, I want to thank you so much for taking your time out to share trout fishing with me, and most importantly, your patience.
You're welcome.
Trout fishing can be somewhat challenging at times and a little frustrating, but it's totally worth it. And we'll catch you guys next time.